Comes to us from Teresa Uffner. She submitted it on the AskProfWolff section of our website, rdwolff.com. And her question is the following. What would be the implications of a global free trade agreement? Would that be the savior of capitalism, or would it be a catalyst for socialism? I'm afraid that the answer is neither. In other words, a fair trade agreement is such a problematic idea in the first place that I have to kind of respond by criticizing the term. You're perfectly right to ask the question because it's in the news all the time and people talk about it. But fair trade, which is what this agreement would be, is really like beauty. It's in the eye of the beholder. One person thinks that's very beautiful and the next one doesn't. And there's no way around that. We estimate, we understand things like beauty or love or equality or many other important things differently. And fair trade is one of those important things. What looks fair to you seems very unfair to the next one. So I can assure you, every fair trade agreement that has ever been agreed to by countries was found to be unfair before the ink was dry on that agreement. So whatever happens in these quote-unquote agreements is really a kind of political struggle. Some industries in some countries want things to be changed in a certain way. Other industries in other countries don't want those changes. The ones who want them think that it would be better for them, but they tend to say it would be fairer. And the ones who don't want the change say it would be unfair to do that, and they fight. And in that fight, one wins usually and the other one loses. The one who wins gets the agreement they want and calls it forever afterwards a fair trade agreement, because that's much more sellable to the public than the notion, I got what I wanted, even though it screwed somebody else. That's the truth of this all. So I don't think whatever agreement gets signed is necessarily going to be good or bad, either for capitalism or socialism. More likely, if you look at it closely, will be certain industries in certain countries are benefited by the agreement and others are hurt by it. And those that are hurt will immediately go to work to call it unfair and to get a new agreement that is more of what they want. That's certainly how capitalism and its agreements